Right. We have some new polling on another hot-button social issue, the issue of abortion. The vast majority of Americans want it to remain legal, but with restrictions. At least 9 states have passed new abortion restrictions this year, including Alabama, Georgia, and Missouri in the past month. According to a new NPR PBS Marist poll, only 9% of Americans say abortion should be banned with no exceptions, but 61% say abortion should remain legal, but with significant restrictions along the way. Some women's rights groups and lawmakers are taking a stand against the new restrictions, including our next guest, Democratic Representative Judy Chu, who reintroduced the Women's Health Protection Act, also the chair of KPAC, the Asian American Caucus on the Hill. Representative, thanks for being with us. Describe why you reintroduced this.
The Women's Health Protection Act would guarantee a woman's right to an abortion no matter what state she lives in. And in fact, if Roe versus Wade was overturned, then this law would guarantee what Roe versus Wade guaranteed. It would ensure that a woman would have a right to reproductive choice no matter what zip code she lives in. And it's so important, especially now as we see certain states, Alabama, Georgia, Ohio, and now Missouri, passing these restrictions that would ultimately cut off any ability for a woman's right to choose. And in fact, in Alabama, a doctor could be jailed for 99 years for performing an abortion, and a woman would not have a right to an abortion even if she was a victim of incest or rape. This is what is frightening women across this nation, so we felt it was more important than ever to introduce this bill. And I'm very happy to say that Senator Blumenthal has introduced it in the Senate. And on the House side, we already have 180 members of Congress that are co-sponsors. So there is very, very strong support for this bill.
You know the number that I was just putting out, 61% supporting, again, abortion being legal, but with restrictions that can include only in the first 3 months, only in rape, incest cases, or to save a woman's life. Those are some of the examples. Do you support those restrictions as well?
Well, I think that the right to an abortion should be a choice between a woman and her doctor. It's a very private choice, but Roe versus Wade basically allows an abortion up until the point of viability, and there are restrictions that can be placed by states in the later stages. So that opportunity is there. The thing is that we should not have medically unnecessary restrictions placed on an abortion, such as saying that the clinic door has to be a certain width, or that physicians have to be admitted to certain hospitals. Those are completely unnecessary, and the only purpose for those state laws was to stop a woman's right to choose.
Representative, your fellow Democrat, former Vice President Joe Biden, had a major headline this week. This is he's running for president. He's a front runner, as you know. What's your take on his reversal after years of supporting the Hyde Amendment?
I was so glad that he reversed his position. It's time for the Hyde Amendment to end. A woman should be able to have the full range of pregnancy-related care, no matter whether she has private insurance or government-funded insurance, such as Medicaid. It is important for her to have the range of choices. And right now, with the Hyde Amendment, only the wealthy can afford an abortion, and poorer women have a very, very tough time, and in fact, it's very difficult for them to get it. And as a result, if they are denied that ability to get one, then they are more likely to end up in poverty. We want to make sure that women can have the full range of choices that are right for her life.
All right, Representative Judy Chu from California, thank you so much.